All right, let's tackle another Mtel question. This one says, given the functions f of x equals x squared plus 2x plus 5, and g of x equals the square root of x, and h of x equals g of f of x, which of the following statements describes the range of h of x? All right, so h of x is something called a composite function, where we're plugging one function into the other function. So what g of f of x means is that we're plugging the entirety of f of x, so all of this, in for the x in g of x. So our composite function, g of f of x, is going to equal the square root of the entire f of x function. So we're plugging in x squared plus 2x plus 5 in for the x in g of x, which is just the square root of x. So hopefully you can see that. And now it's asking about the range of this function. So what y values can this produce? Well, a square root always produces a positive number. There's no way to get a negative number out of a square root, because a square root by definition is a number times itself that equals whatever's on the inside of the square root. And if you multiply a number times itself, even if you use a negative number, you still get a positive number. So a square root is always going to give you a positive number or 0. If this equals 0, then it could equal 0. So not necessarily only a positive number. It could also equal 0. But a square root is always going to give you a number that is either 0 or greater, and that range is defined by a. So h of x has to be greater than or equal to 0 because it's just a square root, and square roots have to be 0 or positive numbers.